My name is Wabshki Mayangan, or White Wolf, and Niki Little. I'm from Garden Hill First Nation. I'm of OG Cree and British background, and I'm based in Winnipeg. I'm a practicing artist. I do a lot of collaborations with Jenny Western and Jamie Isaac in a collective called The Ephemerals. I'm also an arts administrator and the director of the National Indigenous Media Arts Coalition, and finally I have an independent curatorial practice. So I span quite a bit of the arts in different aspects, but really grounded in community-based work and thinking about how to connect with community, with material, with legacy, and thinking more about collective responsibility. So I'm part of the Ephemerals, which I mentioned earlier, with Jenny Western and Jamie Isaac. We have a solo exhibition coming up at Urban Shaman. It opens the first Friday in September. I'm not too sure on the date. And it's called The Ephemerals Outpost, and it's going to be really great because we are going to be not only having a solo exhibition of our work, but we're going to be having performative installation inside where we're kind of responding to the commercial art market here in Winnipeg, and we'll actually be doing like performative embedments of curating artists within Winnipeg already that maybe don't have representation. Growing up in the city and being an urban person that comes from a displaced community is sort of a bit tricky trying to figure out and trying to locate yourself. So Ikwe Traces was a project that sort of was initiated by Jenny Western, and it was through a curatorial project where she wanted a group of artists to look at these clay shards, and these clay shards were at the University of Winnipeg and then also at the Manitoba Museum. And so I was interested in this because some of the actual clay shards were located from the area that I'm from and that my family still resides in. And so I was really interested in seeing like some visual language from that area, because there's also, like I mentioned, there's not a lot there. And so it really became about trying to like locate back through these small clay shards, creating some imagery for myself, and then also thinking about my daughter in the process and really engaging her in that. And so the whole project was really just about figuring that connection and how can I visualize that connection of legacy and a blood memory, really. So Manitoba Arts Council has always been like, it's been a really lovely relationship. I think Tracy specifically, I've worked with her a number of times and sort of developing my proposals because I was not successful the first couple of times through, and so it was really cool to be able to like, you know, connect with her afterwards and follow up and sort of see what was happening, because that was earlier on in my career and trying to like figure it all out. And then since then I feel like I can still talk to her about my projects, what I'm working on, and sort of they give insight to it, and they really just want to see, as a arts council, want to see you succeed. I think that presence and that physical just showing up has always been something that's like nurtured the relationship and always made me feel comfortable going back.